My name is Dylan Driskell, and I'm your 2020-2021 State FFA Vice President. And today we are going on an equine expedition to explore the equine industry within the Bluegrass Region. The equine industry has a huge impact on the state of Kentucky, with Kentucky receiving $9.5 million in sales from horses, which included horses from more than 5,000 equine farms. I am here today with Lily Crouch, who is the reporter of the Locust Trace FFA chapter, who is also active in the equine industry.
So how I first became involved in the equine industry was actually at this farm. When I was 3 years old, I rode a little pony named Tucker, and that's really what got me involved in really wanting to start with horses. But I didn't really get super duper involved until around middle school. I've loved horses since I was a little kid, so horses has always been my favorite part. But I think also the people, that's also very interesting because there's so many different roles you can take in the equine industry, so it's interesting to learn about all the other jobs and opportunities in the industry. As a little girl, I didn't really know what I really wanted to do. It kind of was more just a hobby that I just loved horses. But in high school, I was like, this is what I want to do. This is going to be my career. And when I go to college, I'm hopefully going to be in the equine management and science major. I take my horse Brooks, who's owned by the daughter here, and I compete with him in local competitions. So it's not really a job. I'm kind of just having fun, but I'm hoping eventually I can find a job at a really nice horse farm and be involved that way.
I am here with Scott Mallory, who is a former American FFA degree recipient and who is currently a breeder in the equine industry.
Currently I'm a farm owner and I breed. We board for other people. We're kind of a nursery here. We have the foals here and the mares get bred back here. I have 6 mares of my own that I participate in the breeding and the choosing the stallions for and those kind of things. And we also have a few racing right now. We participate in all facets of it except for stallion ownership. We have mares that we breed and we sell the offspring, and we sometimes race the offspring. So we go to all the major sales in here in Maryland and Ocala, Florida. We hit all those, and we usually sell around 65 to 70 horses a year through all the different sales and everything. So we're highly invested in the industry right now. I've been in it most of my life in some form or fashion. My grandfather was a farm manager. My dad did the same thing I did. He was a breeder and had a farm of his own. About 18 years ago, I guess, I started doing it on my own, and that's just what I've been doing ever since. The joke is always the horse business is easy if you just had to deal with the horses, is all. But it's definitely a labor of love, because other than a dairy farmer, I don't know a much more labor-intensive undertaking. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know, you don't really ever take a vacation because it's just what you do, and you care for livestock. Well, my connection is it's allowed me to do things in the community. You know, I was the president of the Farm Managers Club, and we did a lot of charitable giving in that, and it's allowed me to be part of a larger community. The horse industry is huge in this part of the state, as many of you know, and it's allowed me to be a part of that and to take care of the land, take care of the horses and those kind of things. But being in the business allows me to take part in all those kind of things.
For more information, go to www.kentuckyhorse.org. Thank you so much for tuning in to this edition of Bluegrass Touring, and look out next week as Alexis Stevenson explores specialty crop within the Northern Kentucky region.